Hello and welcome back to Man-Child Motorsports. This is Papa Pugsley here.
And this is Taylor Drift. Tonight we have Group 2 of the first round in the Man-Child Motorsports Mini Truck Madness Tournament. We have 8 great-looking trucks running tonight. Let's take a closer look at tonight's matchups.
In the first group tonight, we're going to have Speedball Herman, Jake Mahoney, Mr. Dark, and Spy Dude. The second group's going to have Halligan Seagrave, Deacon, Giorgio, and Jaw Almighty. Before we get into the racing, let's take a look at that top 5, see what's going to take to get on the board tonight. So you're going to have better than a 7.0365 to get on the board tonight. So remember that. 7.0365.
First up, we have Speedball Herman, driving for Gravity Throttle Racing. He is driving a Datsun 620 coming in at 60 grams.
Now we have Jake Mahoney. He's driving for AP3 Diecast. He's driving a Datsun 620 coming in at 43.6 grams.
Next, we have Mr. Dark driving for Dubious Diecast in his Mazda Ripu, weighing 53.7 grams.
Last in this group is Spy Dude. He's from Aces High Racing. He's driving a VW Caddy coming in at 53.2 grams.
Speedball Herman has the pole and Jake is next to him in the front row. Everything in this race started off all clean and innocent till entering the roundabout.
Fatality.
There was a guy laying in the road. Fun fact, we never found the body. Then Speedball Herman gets pushed across the line for the win.
Okay, Speedball Herman's in the lead with 4. We got Jake Mahoney went over to the pole and Mr. Dark's up front with him. Looks like Jake had a little bit of issue coming around that butterfly. He was able to keep it on the track, but he slowed up him and Speedball. Coming down, looks like Mr. Dark flipped it coming into the roundabout and is holding everybody up. But it looks like Spy Dude's the only one that's able to come out of it alive. So he's coming down and going to take the win.
With that win, Spy Dude is in the lead with 7 points. Speedball has 4. Mr. Dark slides over to the pole and Spy Dude joins him in the front row. Jake had some more issues in the butterfly again. Everyone else makes it smooth till they get to the last corner. Oh, there is the missing body. Both Spy Dude and Speedball flip in the last corner. Spy Dude puts up a good time, but not fast enough for the top 5.
Going into the last lap, we have Spy Dude with 7, Mr. Dark with 5, and Speedball with 4. Jake's got 2. Let's see who's going to take it. Looks like coming around the campers there, Spy Dude's out in the lead, but Mr. Dark gets hung up with Jake below him, slows them up. Coming down, Spy Dude flipped a little bit coming around, but was able to recover as he come in for the win. Got, oh my God, Mr. Dark flew into the drivers. There's a bunch of drivers standing there. So with that, Spy Dude with 11 is going to go on, and Mr. Dark with 5. So those two will be going on to the next round. Congratulations, you two.
In our next group, we have Halligan Seagrave in his 69 Chevy weighing in at 50 grams.
Next we have Deacon from Rabbit Badger Racing. He's driving a Datsun 620, coming in at 57.2 grams.
Now we have Giorgio from G-Force Racing in a 69 Chevy coming in at 58.9 grams.
Lastly, we have Jaw Almighty from 164th Underground Diecast. He's driving a VW Caddy, coming in at 51.1 grams. We're going to start off with Halligan in the pole and Deacons up front with him.
Everyone made it around campers in a single file line. Jah Almighty slid sideways going into the roundabout, holding him and Giorgio up. Halligan has a good time, but not able to crack the top 5.
So Halligan starts off in the lead with 4 points. We got Deacon in the pole and Giorgio coming up the front row with him. Everybody looks good coming down here through the campers, all single file, looking real good there. Coming down, heading into this last turn though, we got multiple people do a little bit of flip. Deacon does a little bit of a flip, but he's able to recover for the win. Halligan flips, is not able to recover. He's not going to finish.
Deacon is now in the lead with 7 points. Giorgio will take the pole and Jah will be in front with him. Halligan decided winning wasn't important and flipped by the campers. Deacon flipped heading into the last corner, and Giorgio takes the win.
It's a close race with only 3 points separating first to last. We got a tie at first with 7. We got Jaws taking the pole. Let's see what happens. Everybody's excited in this race. Going to the campers, we had Giorgio and Deacon ended up being the losers there. Coming down to the final, they got the other two hammering in, but Halligan again decides to flip coming around that last corner, and Jah Almighty's going to be in for the win. So that leaves us with Jah Almighty taking the actual win. We got a tie for second place between Deacon and Giorgio, so we'll have to have a sudden death runoff between those two.
Giorgio starts off in the pole because he had the fastest time in this race. Deacon shots off to an early lead and doesn't look back. Oh no! Deacon flips right before the end, but Giorgio pushed him across for the win.
Now Deacon will take the pole, see what he can do. He's got 1 win coming into this already. Let's see if he can finish it off here. They both look good to start coming on the butterfly, pretty even, but it looks like Deacon's going to take the lead coming around the campers. Looking good down around the roundabout, and coming into the final, looks like Deacon is going to take the win. So that's 2 wins for Deacon. He is going to be moving on to the next round. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you 4 that are moving on. Mr. Dark and Spy Dude from the first race, and Jah Almighty and Deacon from the second race. Let's take a look at how the bracket is now and who will be racing next week.
So next week we're going to have Sneaky Bob, End Count, Cedar Foley, and Arlo in one group, and then Grumpy Cloud, Ragtag Jim, Laro, and Little Bruce in the last group. So that should be some good racing next week. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you stay tuned for the next episode, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share.